Good morning. I'm Regena Karasch and I'm here at Farmhouse Fabrics today to talk to you about KAM Snaps. Everybody's been asking about KAM Snaps, and so I thought the best way to do this is a demo. And first I wanted to start by showing you all of the KAM Snap colors. KAM Snaps are plastic snaps. They come in size 20 is what I have. I know that somebody asked, and there is a 22, but I have not gotten that. I only have a 20, but these are some of the colors. As you can see, there is a large variety of colors. You can find just about any color there is to put on your garment. They are super easy to apply. I found these. I've started out using all the other snaps just like everybody else until I found KAM Snaps. And when I learned how easy they were to do, and on everyday clothes, you know, it's so much easier to put a snap on, especially for toddlers and babies that are wiggling around and moving constantly, you know, fiddling with little buttons, and you know, I just didn't have any luck with like the plastic snaps or the metal snaps. So I decided, okay, I'm going to start using KAM Snaps. And I went on Amazon and I looked them up. I had seen some in a quilting shop once, and I had bought a package and I put them on something and I really loved it. And so then I went online and Googled them on Amazon and found where to buy them. Now they come in, you can buy them in individual packets, and I'm going to show you. This is where you can get them. These are the prices. You can see. And you can get individual colors. You can also buy them in sets. Now, like in this package is 500 snaps. There's 25 colors. They're lead tested. They're plastic snaps, resin, and they you can get refill. You know, you can replenish once you've bought them. Then this is how I started out. I bought the box with all the tools in it that you need. Comes with everything you need. And it's, once you put these snaps on, you can take them off, but it's very difficult. And I have taken them off. You know, you just have to work at it, but you can get them off. If you put, say, the wrong piece on the back. They come in, I'm going to show you here. Of course, like any other thing, they have a male and female part. And so you have, if you get one of those parts wrong, then you're going to have to take that snap off and you're going to have to replace it. And it's okay to replace it. It's just a little bit difficult getting it off. But this is the snap, and as you can see, it has a little prong on the back that's pretty sharp. And when you put it on the fabric, I put it on the fabric. These are some I've put on already. And I wanted to show you that when you snap these, you can snap them together. Okay, this is the other side. You can put them on and use them on reversible items. You just change your colors. Whatever color, you just have to make sure that you have the right piece on the back to snap. And so if you have something on one side one color and something on the other side a different color, you just put them, you flip it over, and you have blue on the other side. So they're very versatile, and that's why I really like them. Plus they're very durable. And I have touched them with the iron, I'll tell you that. And it might make a little mark on it, it might not. And if you put a ironing cloth over it, you won't have a problem. Shouldn't have a problem with it. And they wash. I have seen online where some people have talked, and some of the sewing forums, the ladies have mentioned that they came off. I have never had one of these come off. Once you put it on, it's on. And so I don't understand that part, but I've tried to get them off, you know, and they did not come off. So I'm not quite sure what they did, They go well through thick fabric, thin fabric, you know, but on thin fabrics, when I put them on the back, I usually have a stabilizer under that fabric, like an iron-on interfacing. Usually German interfacing is what I use on the inside. When I use them on the back of something to close it, or even on the bottom of a garment, I'll show you. Like on this one, this is a little sunsuit that I made, and I put them on the bottom. And I have interfacing in that, and so it's going through, you know, 2 layers of fabric plus the interfacing. And there's not a problem with these. So you just put them on one side, put them on the other, and there you have it. This is a thinner fabric. There's, I have a thicker fabric. See, I use them also on the top of this. So this went through the straps, and it went through the garment, and not a problem with that. This is on the back of a doll dress. As you can see, I've used the yellow ones on this little doll dress. And it's really easy for the kids to get them open. I've also used them on little shoes. I love to make these little baby shoes. And so I just put the KAM Snap on there, on the back and on the side. And you can use them for whatever you want. I think when they first came out, they were made to go on raincoats. You know, I'm pretty sure when they first started, that's what they were using them for. And then I'll show you how to attach them. Now I have these are put onto a piece of duck cloth, and so you know that duck cloth is pretty thick, and they're easy to put on there. They just go right on. And you know, when I was looking, I wanted to show you when you're pulling fabrics and you're pulling the colors. This is just a piece of plaid here, and look at the colors that you could use. You can use any color just about in there. They have all the different shades of pink. They have blues, greens, yellows. So you have your choice of, you know, it's not like when you have just a regular snap and then you have no color. And you have no buttons that's going to be that color. You have a snap. And you can choose from the many colors. Another thing one day I saw that I thought, okay, if you can cover a button, you can cover the snap. So I covered the snaps. Now these are 2 that I've covered with different fabrics. The plaid is a wool, and the other one is just a batik. So either way, you can see that these snaps, and they look just like covered buttons. It's real easy to do that. And I will show you how to do that in a close-up segment, because I want you to be able to see hands-on how it's done. This little dress I made, this was for my pattern Scarlet that was in Classic Sewing magazine, and I covered buttons to put on the back of it, as you can see. I covered the snaps, and I covered buttons to put on the front, and then I covered the snaps to put on the back. Thread on there. Anyway, so you can see the little buttons on the back. You can dress them up, dress them down, and using the plastic, if you cover it with fabric, then you know you shouldn't have any problem with if you happen to touch it with the iron. So now I will stop and show you, get the camera set closer, and show you how to cover the snap to make it look like a button. Okay, I'm gonna show you now how to attach the snaps. I'm going to use 2 different colors so that you can see. The white snap has a male section. The red snap is the female. We're going to take, this is a piece of duck cloth. We're going to fold it just a little bit, and we're going to stick this right through there. As you can see, it comes through pretty easy because this part's pretty sharp. And then you're going to put your back piece on. I just kind of tug it down on there a little bit, press it down. This is your snap tool, the setter. and you're going to put it in so that the black part cups the top of the snap, and then your bottom part is there. So then you will just smash. It's very simple to just smash that. It's very easy. This takes no gripping hardly at all, like some of the tools. And then on this one, you're going to put it in over here. Same thing. Going to push it through. I just kind of push it so that the point comes out. Attach the back. Place it on the tool. Give it a good squeeze, and you're done. And it's simple as that. These are not hard to do. You have a two-tone snap. So putting them on is just very, very simple. A lot of ladies have, you know, complained with the other grippers because they have not enough strength in their hand, but these work really well, and they're very simple to do. Now I'll show you how I cover the snap. I use my glue stick, and I put glue around the edges. I cut a circle a little bit smaller than a nickel, and just put glue around the, you know, glue all over the back of it. Take your snap, drop it in the center. So you can see it has a little bit of glue around the edges. You just work these edges up over the snap, just like this. They're folded all the way around. If you think you have any little sharp points on the edges like you would on a button, you just turn them under. Smooth it around with your finger. Put it through your fabric, just like that. Attach your back. Use your little tool. Make sure you've got it in the hole. Make sure the back is on, just, you know, you're centered it. Give it a little squeeze, and you're done. Then you could just snap it right to that one, and you have your covered button and your plain button. So you can do them either way. You can have one of one kind, one of another kind, and it doesn't really matter. So I hope you've enjoyed this demonstration and you've learned how to use your KAM Snaps, and go out and get you some and start snapping away, because they are very easy to do. Once I get to the end of a garment and I'm thinking, oh gosh, I have to put buttonholes, and then I think, nope, I'm just going to use some KAM Snaps on it, and it's like snap, snap, you're done. I use a marking pen sometimes. You know, if this is the bottom of your garment, just draw a little strip here. We'll say this is the placket on the bottom of a bubble. I always mark the center, measure over, and put my 3 snaps, and it's just like, you know, bang, 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 I have them all done. I turn over the other side, the same thing, I mark it, and then just snap it together like that, and you're all finished. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you've learned something how to use KAM Snaps, and will be very excited to use them.